All right, so you want more exposure, you want more followers, you want to get your story out into the world, and we teach the value of leveraging other people's audiences, being interviewed on radio, television, magazines, podcasts, panels, stages, virtual summits. There are unlimited number, hundreds, thousands of media opportunities every single day waiting for you to share your story, leveraging other people's audiences, OPA, right? This is true exposure, allowing people to discover you by listening to a podcast, right? A podcast they already like, and the host interviews you and they discover you, or reading a magazine and you're reading a story about somebody you would have never known had you not been listening or been featured in that magazine. It is so powerful for you to be featured on somebody else's platform in order to get exposure in front of a new audience. It's the fastest, easiest way. What happens if you don't have 2 interviews a week? We teach a fabulous strategy, a success model, right? We use our media mastery tracker. 2 interviews a week gives you exposure in front of 100 new audiences a year. But as you're building up into that, right? As you're building up, what happens if you don't have 2 interviews scheduled this week? What do? Well, I'm Angel Tuccy. They call me the media matchmaker, and I'm super excited to have you here. And I'm going to show you how you can still create 100 stages a year, 100, kind of keep that cadence going, even if you haven't been invited to speak on somebody else's platform. Now, of course, we have some incredible, great resources and tools for you for how to connect with journalists, how to connect with podcasters. If you have a podcast, how to find guests for your podcast, how to grow and attract more followers to your podcast, to your stages. All of this is all about building your list, right? Building your followers, building your fan base so that you can monetize. You have people to sell to, right? Clients, customers, leads. This is all so valuable, right? If we don't have anybody to sell to, nobody's going to buy our stuff. And this is where entrepreneurs get frustrated. Authors get frustrated. Nobody's buying my book. Speakers get frustrated. Nobody's buying my courses and my programs. I've already talked to the people that are on my list. And this is the struggle, right? We send emails to the people that are already on our list, right? And we just send more. We post on Facebook to people who are already following us, right? We want to create exposure in front of a fresh, brand new audience every single week. So when you don't have an audience, here's what we're going to do. We're going to create our own. And I know this is a little bit of the opposite, right? Angel, you already saying go and get on somebody else's stage. Absolutely. Exposure and revenue are your 2 goals every single day as a business owner, right? We want to create exposure so that we can create revenue. But if we don't have it, we can't get lazy, right? We can't get lazy with our exposure. So we are still going to leverage somebody else's platform in order to create exposure. And that platform is YouTube, right? Every single week, if you were to create a 15-minute video sharing your knowledge, right? Share your knowledge, not your time, and post it out on your YouTube channel, that would give you 50 new videos every year. That's just one, right? One a week, couple weeks off. If you were to do 2, right? Post the interviews that you're doing on other people's podcasts. If you record them, if you record any of your presentations, record your talks, if you create any content marketing, 2 interviews a week and 2 videos a week, just 15 minutes each, creates 100 baby commercials, right? These are like mini commercials back into your sales castle. So you can use them, right, to build your audience, right? Build your following, build your list, BYL, right? Build your list. You can use these interviews or these 15-minute videos to sell your books, right? Everybody says there's no money in books. I'm here to tell you there's a lot of money in books, right? If you're the expert, establish yourself as the expert by being the published author of the book. A $20 item is so easy, especially a book is so easy to sell, especially in an interview. But you can even use your own videos to promote your books, right? Books are easy to sell, they're easy to find. And again, you're leveraging another platform of Amazon, right? That you're leveraging Amazon in order to build, to build your list and build your exposure. 25 books, right? If you were to sell 25 books a week, leveraging your YouTube channel or your other people's audiences, right? Your interviews, 25 books a week triggers the Amazon algorithm, right? That turns into like, what is that? 25 times, that's 200. I'm not doing math. That's 100, right? That's 100. 100 times 20 bucks. What is that? I can't do math on the fly when I'm thinking all this other stuff. I've got too many, it like takes a different part of my brain. Okay, so it's 2 grand, right? Don't you just love my like old calculator? I think I've had this thing since college, right? Like this thing has been around the block, but I love it, right? I love it. Sometimes it's like the old things that are just like nostalgic. Yes, I have my fan blowing on me. Yes, I'm at that age where I get the little hot flashes. And anyways, back to you, right? So using your 15-minute podcast videos, YouTube videos that you are going to create, if you were to put 2 videos up a week, that's 100 mini commercials that you can leverage to sell your books, to sell your digital courses, but most importantly, to build your list, right? Get them into your sales castle. So what are these 15-minute videos? This is your knowledge. This is the thing that you share all day long, right? You share with clients, you share on social media, you share in emails. This is the thing people want to pick your brain about. I bet you if you were to just go and just make a list, right? What are the frequently asked questions that people ask me? Answer those questions. Just answer them, right? One quick little answer per video. You can create 100 fresh new videos and leverage the power of other people's audiences, leveraging the power of YouTube, the great almighty search engine, right? Where people go to learn how to do anything. So educate, right? Teach them something, entertain them, and then if you can do both, you've hit the jackpot. So if you want more, right? Of course, subscribe to this and follow us. Follow us on Facebook. We have a really fabulous group. If you're looking for more guests for your podcast, you're looking for more followers, you're looking to be a guest, right? 2 interviews a week. Go to needaguest.com. That'll take you to our Facebook group. And then for free guidance, we have a media starter guide at our website, makeyourbiguimpact.com. I hope that was helpful. Cheers.